Good morning, skiers and snowboarders. This is Mike Doble. It is December 9th at about 9 a.m. and this is a live shot at Snowshoe Mountain down at the boathouse. And my oh my, does that not look very wintry this morning? And you'll see that same kind of scene across a lot of the different ski areas and the live cameras that I'll show you here in a few minutes. Been getting a lot of emails from people that are talking about the warm trend. I guess people can't be overly happy with all of the great conditions and snowy views that we've been able to show you guys for really most of the last 2 weeks now. Good bit of snowfall, natural snowfall is falling, and conditions are pretty doggone good no matter where you look, around the western North Carolina into the Virginia ski areas. I'll give you a quickie shot here right now of one of my favorite cams, the top of Skyline camera at Wintergreen. Always some good sunrises and what have you. But man, the conditions have just been snowy. We've seen plenty of snowfall. Temperatures this morning, kind of give you a quickie update on that, but temperatures this morning are pretty cold. About one of the warmest spots that I've seen was Appalachian ski area with 30 degrees, beaches at 27, Sugar showing 25, 26, 27 degrees. Wolf Ridge, which showed you just a moment ago, 28 degrees. Across the West Virginia ski areas, a little bit colder. Snowshoes at 20, Canaan Valley at 21 degrees, Winter Place at 22 degrees. Now, as we get into Virginia, typically it's been a little, sorry about the phone call there, guys, but typically it's been a little milder into the Virginia mountains, but not this morning. Temperatures around 28, 27 degrees, and ditto that over at Gatlinburg. Even saw a little bit of natural snowfall that fell at Winter Place, and saw them as well as all the ski areas last night making snow. Here's a good shot right now of Wintergreen making snow across the entire mountain there. But conditions are very cold and snowy, have been for the last couple of weeks, and pretty blessed to be able to say that. And I'll give you a little bit more information here in a moment on the weather and the conditions. But right now, I just want to bring up one of our sponsors is Rayleigh Vacations. That's also Rayleigh Mountain Realty at Deep Creek Wisp Resort in Maryland. These guys offer the very best in vacation rentals. If you're going to go up to Garrett County and spend some time at Wisp Resort this winter, call these guys toll free 844-382-8162, or you can visit their website at deepcreek.com. Doesn't get a whole lot easier than that. And great website, great way to go ahead and book your vacation rentals. And I'm telling you, they've got some gorgeous vacation rentals up there around Deep Creek Lake. I've been up there a few times. Can't speak about them great enough. Pretty crazy, great vacation rentals there. Back to it though, I wanted to kind of bring up the weather situation. A lot of people are kind of talking about this mild up that we're meant to be having, and I got to tell you, the conditions are not really going to be all that mild like a lot of people are saying. I was looking at some of the forecast. While I do that, I'll show you. In fact, I'll take you over to Beach Mountain Parkway, which is going to be very cold and snowy as I show you this shot here in a second. There was a beautiful sunrise, by the way, this morning. I shared that on Facebook. Hopefully you guys got it. But at any rate, sure, as we get into tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, going to see temperatures soar really up into the mid 50s. But man, that's not that uncommon, during a typical winter. And as meteorologist Brad Panovich shared, we're going to see some swings like that. We always do every year, but we're going to see that even more in a La Nina year. But we should see temperatures go for probably 4, maybe 5 days where we're going to see temperatures into the mid 50s. Some sunny skies, and then there's a little underdeveloped snow that's going to be coming in on Saturday and Sunday, but really only a 30-40% chance of that. I'm not sure of underdeveloped snow. It's going to be a little chance of rain, about 30 to 40% chance. some mostly PM showers on Saturday, a little bit of AM showers on Sunday. So you may even be able to get out there and do some intermittent skiing to kind of miss those raindrops. But then temperatures are going to dive right back down, and not nosedive in the sense that they're going to get brutally cold. And I'll leave the weather stuff up to Brad and Kenny and those guys. But we may even see some snow at places, some of the higher elevations going into Sunday night and Monday, for example, up around Beach. Certainly getting up into high elevations of West Virginia, certainly Snowshoe and Canaan Valley, etc. With temperatures highs in the low 30s, even in the upper 20s up into West Virginia, and lows around 20 degrees next week. So we should see snowmaking temperatures return really maybe even Sunday night, but certainly by Monday night, and carry on into Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, looking really good through Friday the 18th. And then after that, we see some chances of cold temperatures, kind of seasonally cold, lows or highs in the upper 30s, low 40s, and lows around the 30-degree mark. So it may be kind of borderline snowmaking later this month, going closer to around Christmas. But we're also seeing chances of some rain and snow mix. So saying all that, the weather actually looks pretty favorable, especially if we can stay away from any real rainfall. So with that being said, I'll kind of go ahead and take you around to some of the conditions and kind of give you a little bit of a quickie update. Be sure to check out SkiSoutheast.com, as Matt Laws has already updated the snow report this morning. That's pretty, we're always updated by this time each morning, whether it's Matt Laws doing it during the week or myself on the weekends. But Appalachian Ski Mountain is operating again with 8 slopes and trails today. They were able to make snow. And I'll just go ahead and say that real quick. Every ski area in the Southeast and Mid-Atlantic, all the way up and down the Mid-Atlantic, every ski area made snow overnight, and many or most of them are still making snow as we speak. I'll see if I can give you the summit camera. You can see that Beach Mountain, excuse me, guys, is still making snow this morning. Chris Bates, man, look at that. He's already done a great grooming job this morning. Conditions are fabulous there at Cataloochee with 11 slopes and trails open. They look good. I should have mentioned that Beach Mountain has upped their slope offerings today to 6. They upped it 1 more than they had yesterday. Sugar Mountain is now at 9 slopes and trails. Let me see if I can give you that real fast. You can see that Gunther and the guys are still making snow there at the base of Sugar Mountain. And then Wolf Ridge, they're planning on opening this coming Friday, which is good. I mean, that's about normal for Wolf and those guys, but I'll show you a nice snowy shot. And man, when I was looking at them last night, it was crazy. This snow gun right down here was just powering snow off into this direction. So they made a truckload of snow. Johnny Goins and the guys there at Wolf Ridge as well. And again, they are planning on opening up this coming Friday, December 11th. Canaan Valley, when I looked a little while ago, they were still making snow. You can see here they still are. Canaan Valley has set their opening date to be December 19th. Excuse me, guys. So again, look for that. Snowshoe have been kind of bragging on how much of a well they've been making over at the foot of the Silver Creek trails. They're not making snow there now, but they certainly were last night, and there was a big wow factor to that. Snowshoes open with 17 slopes and trails, 45-inch base, 20 degrees, like I said, and they're now up to 18 inches of natural snow on the season, so looking good, they're at Snowshoe Mountain as well. Winter Place is now set to open. Their target date is now December 12th, and Winter Place will get open for you. I'll show you a nice shot there. They really, I mean, you look at that. They look like they're really ready. If they wanted to, they could carve up and move that snow around, farm that snow, as Joe Stevens says, and Winter Place would be ready to open as well. They picked up, like I said, an inch of natural snow as well over the last 24 hours. So Winter Place is looking great right now. If you get into the Virginia ski areas, I can tell you that they made quite a bit of snow across the entire state This is a live shot at Bryce. You can see it's kind of icy there this morning. Looks like the snowmaking equipment is now off. Omni Homestead, look how snowy that looks. Then they picked up a few inches of snow the other day, and it looks like they picked up another trace. You can see right now that they have their chairlift running, so they must be doing some testing and getting that ready. Not sure. I know that they made snow last night. I'm not sure how much snow they made, but certainly there is a report of snowmaking that happened there. Massanutten, I can tell you that Massanutten is still not announced an opening, but you can look how hard they're going at it right now across their entire mountain. And with that snowmaking system that Kenny Hess and Steve and those guys have there at Massanutten, they can get open in a hurry, and kind of expect pretty imminent announcement pretty quickly here that they will be opening for skiing and snowboarding pretty quickly. Again, they're making snow right now, as you can tell. Wintergreen, I've actually already shown you. They look great. They have not announced an opening date there quite yet, but they are making snow across the mountain, and it looks pretty much ready, for prime time. Take you down now into Ober Gatlinburg, which we've been able to really brag a whole lot about Ober this preseason and now early season, as they are now open for skiing with 5 slopes and trails. But I've not ever seen them, well, I shouldn't say ever, but I haven't seen them look this nice this early in a long time. The weather's been great and favorable. Today they are opening at noon with 5 slopes and trails operating until 7. Their snow tubing operation is open as well, so they're really looking great. And I guess last we'll take you to Deep Creek Lake, where I showed you a little while ago that Rayleigh Vacations is sponsoring this news and update here on Hump Day. You can see that Wisp Resort is making snow. They share that they are opening pretty soon. I think I saw just yesterday that they may be opening this coming Friday. May have to update Matt on that. I'm not sure if he's gotten that update, but I'm pretty certain that Wisp Resort is opening up for skiing and snowboarding this coming Friday. I'll double check that and correct that if I'm wrong, but I believe Wisp is opening up this coming Friday. Made a lot of snow. They're already up to 12.5 inches of snow on the season, and they too are looking great. So the weather right now is great. The conditions right now are great. If you have an opportunity, I'm telling you guys, the traffic on the mountains in all of the mountain communities is up. This year is going to be one of those seasons that you do not want to wait until the last minute. With the internet going as huge as it did many years ago, everybody kind of quit planning their trips, letting their fingers do the walking, and made trips at the last minute. You're not going to really be able to get away with that a lot this season, simply because I think, number one, there's going to be a higher volume of traffic for people that their kids are in school and they can take classes anywhere remote. They're working, a lot of them are remote, so they can go vacation and still get some work in. So you're going to see a lot more traffic, I think, in midweeks. So if you're going to book a ski getaway this winter, I would tell you pick a date on your calendar. It's probably going to be more important than ever to pay attention to websites like ours at SkiSoutheast.com and certainly ResortCams.com to check out the conditions. But I'm telling you right now, the conditions are awesome. Get out and enjoy if you can. Play hard until this weekend when we may see a little intermittent rain. It looks like it's not going to be a washout though, so I think if you have a ski trip planned for this weekend, keep it. I think you're going to be fine. And then as we go into the next week, which takes us closer to that week prior to the Christmas holiday break from Christmas to New Year's, looks like things are going to pop back down a little bit cooler, be some snowmaking at night, and I think conditions are going to be pretty fabulous for that period as well. And we'll leave that up to Brad Panovich and our guys to give us an update as we get a little closer to Christmas. So with that being said, enjoy your hump day today. Check back with us. We'll update you as quickly as possible if we see any kind of newsworthy event right here, and also over on our Facebook page, and also follow us on Instagram, guys. So thanks a lot. Have a great day.